Chat, what do you guys do for work? How do you make your coinage? Let me know in the comments. I feel like we're having a disparity in the job market right now, mainly because a lot of the jobs that women do, men don't want to do. I mean, just look at this graph. Healthcare support, 84% women. Personal care service, 75% women. Education, training, library, 73% women. 71% office administrative support. The tough jobs, though, construction, extraction, men. Architecture, engineering, men. Transportation, material moving. So a lot of the things that we need for the world to go around, men do, but the easy jobs, women want to do. This is why a lot of women are facing a lot of hardship in the job market right now.
Face isn't a dead giveaway. The interview did not go well. I've never been rejected from a job so fast in an interview.
During the interview, the entire interview lasted less than 5 minutes. I didn't stand a chance.
I don't even think she really asked me any questions. She said, tell me a little bit about yourself. And then basically just told me I didn't have enough experience. I don't know why it's so hard to find a job.
You're not owed it.
Here's my thing. There is a method. I think it's called the STAR method to answer interview questions. It's a structured technique for answering behavioral interview questions. Tell me about a time when situation, task, action, and result. So I doubt a lot of these women are even going into it thinking about what's the best way to answer these questions, what's the best way to talk about myself. If you did some research and figured out a way that there's a certain way you should talk about yourself to interviewees or interviewers or whatever, I can't remember the actual term of it, but there's a certain way you should talk about yourself when you're being interviewed that's going to portray you as the best candidate possible. But you got to do a little bit of research beforehand. You can't just show up and be like, I'm me, people should love me. It's not how this works.
I interviewed for a job earlier this week. The interview went so well. Every question I had a great answer for. So I thought it went great, but then I get an email from the recruiter saying that I'm not.
Bro, she looks like she's made out of Play-Doh. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like she might have been an extra on Gumby.
Shots fired!
Gonna be moving on to the next round. I was
or
really
Wallace and Gromit.
bummed because I wanted the job, but I was also very confused. So I did something I never do, and I emailed her back and asked for feedback. And she said that while my background was exactly what they were looking for, my experience lined up with what they need for the position, she was concerned that for my interview, I hadn't put in enough effort in my appearance given the level of role I was interviewing for.
So basically you were beat.
Gotcha, bitch!
Hey, you're too beat for this role.
I was interviewing for a vice president position, and now
you want a VP position? You better show up in a suit. You know what I'm saying? When I was the head of sales, I was wearing suits every day.
I had done a blowout for my hair. I had on a nice top, a blazer, some earrings.
Okay, so she did.
But I only had on chapstick. I didn't have any makeup.
Oh, no, you better put some makeup on.
Does not wearing makeup for women make it seem like they aren't putting as much effort or care into their job?
If you're not putting...
Yeah, here's why. Because a man's haircut and his beard is his makeup. And so if you're not putting on a little bit of makeup, then the next girl will. You know what I'm saying? The job market hates women.
My face is 30% more likely to get hired than this half of my face, or this side of my face. A study done by Harvard Medical School found that women who wear light natural makeup are seen as more professional and trustworthy. They're also seen as more competent. Yep, give or take, this girl is 30% more likely to get the job than the girl who shows up in full glam, and oftentimes the girl who shows up with no makeup at all. Women are not evaluated based on their talent first, because before we can even open our mouths, someone is evaluating how we look. If you aren't pretty enough at work, you're invisible. If you're too pretty, you're a bimbo full of yourself, probably not very smart, and opportunities will or won't flow accordingly. There are a lot of different terms for this phenomenon. Pretty tax, pretty punishment, sometimes pretty privilege. But me, I think it's pretty bold.
I'm pretty sure no company's gonna hire a woman.
Yeah, dude, I don't know about all that. It's just another way to be a victim, bro.
It's the only job market that I've edited where you can go to a town hall and not know that the hiring manager is leading the town hall. That you can exceed in both the first interview and the second interview, so much so that they tell you you have a final interview at the end of your second interview. And then during your third interview, they tell you that you made them think about completely different perspectives through your presentation.
That's just a way to be like, really, you're really thinking outside the box here, Rebecca. People got to figure out how to work this corporate game. I'm going to put you guys on game in a couple videos because I did it for a decade.
and have really good conversations through your third interview
Did you speak like this, like a third grader crying?
and still not get the job.
Instead of soft,
Imagine somebody was better than you. Imagine. I feel like this is something men understand. We get it. There's people that may be better than us, dude. It's just part of it. You know what I mean? You got to get over it. Seeing if my male boss supports the gender pay gap. Well, it's been debunked many times, so.
Get paid more if I was a man.
Yeah, probably. Men are just stronger, faster, smarter, more intelligent. I said that twice, so I don't know what that says about me. They also take less sick days.
They work more hours.
They're more consistent over a period of a month. You're the fourth highest paid person in the team, and you're less than half of the age of the highest people who are higher paid than you. Would I get paid more if I was a man? The only other person who's worked he's worked longer than you, who is a man, is paid less than you, and he leads a team of 12 people or so. You don't have anyone you lead. You do own leadership. You haven't even made a proper sale yet. Do I get paid? You already get paid too much. Holy.
unfortunately for
It's just the entitlement, bro. Would I get paid more if I was a man? You already get paid too much. Imagine,
I already
bro.
started crying, but oh my god, I know. Oh god. If you're seeing this, I've been looking for a job for over 100 days now, and
Take the nose ring out. Have you noticed all these women have nose rings? Take them out.
there's a top job that I've wanted. Like, I've been saying to everybody I'm gonna get it. I've even been speaking in different languages to the universe, like konnichiwa, hola, guten tag, hi. It's like whenever I talk to the universe so it can hear me internationally. Oh my god. Dear Gina, we are pleased to inform you that you've selected to move on to the final interview stage for the senior bioinformatics sciences position. I have like a month or so before I have to move out of my apartment. Because when you don't have a job, like, you can't afford to live.
Wow. Solid observation there.
So I'm just gonna claim this and say that this is going to work out and things are going to work out for me.
it sounds like she lost.
Okay, let me put you guys on a little bit of game with the corporate world. You got to learn how to fit in. It's number one. You can't be too smart. You can't stomp on your manager's toes. Your manager's toes. You've got to be an asset to the team, but not so much an asset you look like you're showboating or gloating. So you got to fit kind of right in. Other thing is job hop every 2 to 3 years. Stop staying at these companies for 5 years, bro. Because what happens is you stay at these companies for 4 to 5 years, then they let you go, and then you're jobless, and then you're desperate to find the next job. As opposed to being at a job, interviewing while you're there. Like, for me, I was always interviewing while I had a job. Constantly. I'd get hired in a new place, I'd still be interviewing. Still, because you never know if something better is just going to hop along. The only reason I got pay raises in corporate was because I job hopped. First job I started at was like $40K. Super high commissions, though. Next job was like $70K. Medium tier commissions. Next job was $90K base. Pretty low commissions. The next job was $130K base. And then I was like, dude, I made it. And really high commissions. Dude, I made it. I was like, but if I wouldn't have job hopped every 2 to 3 years, and you can check my LinkedIn, if I wouldn't have job hopped, there's no way I would have got a pay raise. You think I was getting a $40,000 pay raise at the job I was at? No, dude.
How about no?
They're not going to be like one day, just, Levi, been doing a fantastic job. We're thinking about bumping your pay by $40,000. If you want to bump some of your pay, though, you can download Free Cash, where you can play mobile games and get paid. Who doesn't want to do that? You can scan that QR code, get on your phone right now, play some mobile games, get paid. It's super easy. I got guys that made $2,500 in a year and a half. He's completed like 630. Eric, my boy Eric, he's completed so many of these tasks on there. So much so that I even put my own mom onto it. And I was like, you should go check this out. She plays mobile. She plays like Candy Crush all the time. So I was like, go check it out. If you're going to play it, you might as well get paid. So scan the QR code, click the link in the description. But dude, you got a job hop. So long gone are the days where you stay at a company for 5 to 10 years. You're just not appreciated enough, man. They don't care. You got a job hop. Has anyone noticed how toxic it is to work in an all-female workplace? Yeah, this one with the female with the freaking septum nose ring. Come on, let's go.
Anyone else noticed how toxic it is to work in an all-female workplace? Like, I started my new job and I was so happy because I'm like, oh my god, it's gonna be all girls. during my training, my manager asked me a question and I forgot the answer. And she was like, you decided not to remember that? Like, you chose not to remember that? Oh my God. Every time one of the girls clock off, all the other girls are talking crap about her. And then they think I'm weird because I won't talk to anyone. Like, I go there to work and I will not talk to anyone. Because, like, they hate each other. And the worst part is that they pretend to be best friends.
Just another case.
I mean, I wonder if anything even gets done.
Gotcha, bitch.
It doesn't seem like anything really even gets done at these companies, bro. Another job rejection,
so
another mental breakdown.
How many rejections will it take? Like, I know we're doing rejection therapy, but is this necessary? I'm a graduate. I don't have experience. That's the whole point! And I did the internships. I had a 12-week internship last summer. I did another internship when I was like 16. I've had jobs. I am qualified for a lot of...
See, this is where I have, here's my whole thing. Just because you have a degree doesn't mean you're qualified, because the thing is, they're so common now. Everyone has a degree, so if everyone has it, the value goes down. Everyone's got a degree now. I've got a degree. I mean, Cass has a degree, but she was a nurse. I have a degree. It's meaningless. I got a bachelor in music education. Cool, good job. Awesome. Do you think I utilize that at all with YouTube? No, I don't.
These roles, actually, like, I am. And I know that I can do the job. I can do the work. Like, I know that. So if I have to be told that I don't have the relevant experience anymore, like, I'm actually going to, like, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Take the nose ring out.
They had 300 applicants, right? Okay, fine, I made it to interview. They definitely didn't interview 300 people, so great, I made it past the first step. Amazing, like, cool. Rejection is redirection, but...
I wonder if she's
I mean, dude, here's my thing, though. A lot of these women are going for the nice, easy cush jobs, dude. They're going for these jobs where they can be in the AC. They can work in an office. You know, it's like you can work in these areas that are easy for you. It's not hard. It's not difficult. That's why you're not getting the jobs, because everybody wants those jobs. Oh, my God. This woman looks like the desk at detention.
Shots fired! So I wanted to come on here and talk about something that is really starting to annoy
Bro. There's no way you're going to complain about not getting a job. You look like something I'd see in my nightmares.
me. So
You look like an extra on Hellraiser.
I applied for a job at TJ Maxx.
Oh, hell no. Nope. TJ Maxx is just full of white women. There is no way they're going to hire your demonic-looking self to work at TJ Maxx.
A few weeks ago, and
You have a skull on your neck. Come on.
they denied my application. It's like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, I do.
You're lying, right?
You're a liar!
It doesn't make any sense to you? Look at your face, dude.
Okay with money as is, so I didn't like need the job, but I would have liked it to have made some extra money so I could pay off my debt quicker. I want you guys to talk about in the comments what it's been like for you finding a job recently, like if it's been easy.
It's been much easier than you, I promise. Because I don't look like scribbles.
Or if it's been difficult, and I want to know like what kind of experience you guys have, because I want to see if I'm the only person that's like experiencing.
This is the type of woman that really only gets to work at a smoke shop.
Shots fired!
Hey, welcome to Al Smoking, babe. How can I help you? Do you want a cart? Do you want a THC cart? That's what these women should do, bro.
In this right now or not?
I wonder what could...
Bro, I wonder what the reason was. I wonder why they didn't want to hire her. There's nothing I can think of that would even... I don't get it at all.
Truck. Oh my gosh. There's actually no way. Oh, this is crazy. Oh my gosh. Like, what is going on right now? I wish I had my dad.
What do I even do? Oh my gosh, should I just put it in drive? Oh, frick, it's driving. Wait, am I even... Fudge! It's not even driving. It's not driving! Why is it not driving? I literally can't do this right now. Park. Drive. Shift to park to start vehicle. What do you mean shift to park? Why would I shift to park to start the vehicle? Is the vehicle not started?
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Am I... Holy...
Oh!
Whoever let her drive,
bro. Who is letting this woman drive, bro? Good Lord. I see why companies, like, is this how adult women act?
Ooh. Unfortunately, we have decided to go in another direction. I really wanted that job. You know what? I wasn't the best fit, and that's okay. What's meant for me will not pass me by. That sucks.
if only every woman was this right.
I mean, hey, at least she just accepted it, you know, she accepted it, but at the same time, you got to realize it's just, sometimes you're just not a good fit. Sometimes you're just not it, you know what I mean? And it's okay.
Bro, they trying to make me clean all these dishes back here by myself. Do I have to get all this done in time?
Yes, ma'am, by 12 o'clock.
By myself?
Yes, what the hell you think you applied for?
What happened if I don't?
You fired. You applied for the job for it. Apply for it. Do the
If you're gonna cry
I
about,
love it. How you gonna apply to work at Wendy's and not expect to do some dishes? Come on now,
I
bro.
just got fired at Target for theft. You want to know what I stole? Oh, you do? You do? Coffee. I was making myself a coffee every day because one of my coworkers told me it was free. And they
Yeah, you can't believe your coworkers. You gotta ask your boss or manager, dude.
brought me into an office and said, we cannot hire you. We cannot have you continue to work here because you're stealing. Oh, what? I didn't. Oh, that was not even my fault.
Ignorance is not. What's the word I'm looking for? Ignorance is not absolvance. Like, just because you didn't know doesn't mean you're not responsible. It's just like me being like, I didn't know that I couldn't run people over in my car. I was unaware. You're still gonna get in trouble.
What the So yeah, really glad I finally got my first job in like over a year, and I lost it over coffee.
You know,
Well, I mean, at least you got something to put on that resume for experience.
My 9 to 5, so I started a side hustle in case I got laid off. But then it became very apparent that I was also bad at my side hustle. So then I was just struggling in both things. And then I found out today that I got fired from my side hustle after 1 month because I wasn't performing well enough. Now I'm just praying that I don't get fired from my 9 to 5. How can a person be bad at everything? I am so humbled.
How do you even...
Hey, at least she's trying, though. At least she's trying, bro. I tried a lot of things before I found my lane. I tried a lot of stuff, dude.
Gender pay gap real?
Yes, men's just...
No, it's not.
Typically get paid more than women, even in the same position of power.
Do you work like a job at the moment?
No, I don't.
Okay, got it. If the gender pay gap exists, women are paid less for the same job. Why wouldn't companies only hire women? Firms just hire only women.
Men, especially men in power, think that women below them can't do the job as well. So that's one of the reasons they do get paid less. And they just...
This is coming from a woman that doesn't even have a job.
think men do the job better, so that's why they end up hiring men, even though they do pay the women less.
If women can do the job just as well, then why would they not just hire women? They can just pay them less for the same job.
Because they don't. They want men to fill those roles because they want the men to go up in power and get better at the job they're working at.
The stuff they tell them.
Good Lord, the victim Olympics here, brother. Jeez.
Everybody been explaining all day! All day! For nothing! He knows! He made everything!
Somebody get her a Marlboro Red.
It started off fine, it's still starting out, friends! I am done! I quit!
The guy, he comes out, he goes, hey, doesn't shake my hand, no, nice to meet you, hey, I don't really know why you're here. I don't want to hire any new staff. Hey, so yesterday when you guys called and said to come in at 2 o'clock for an interview so that you could hire me as a server, you were doing that for a position that you weren't even hiring for and just wasting my time, making me drive 40 minutes away to a restaurant that you're not even hiring at?
Judging by her in...
She seems funny, though. She seems funny, I'm gonna be honest.
Morning, have you got a minute?
What in the is in your hair? She stole her daddy's jacket to go to work.
This has got to stop.
Sorry?
It's got to stop.
What?
This. all this in your hair and
what are you doing?
Stupid things in your hair every day. It's just distracting.
I'm going out after work, so I just thought I'd keep my roll. I've not got any calls
you're
today.
You're either working or you're not.
I'm still working when I've got rollers in my hair.
But it's just distracting.
You look like an idiot, dude.
Who?
You look like you're in an 80s commercial, bro.
Everyone, look at them round there. They're all looking at your hair.
Well, he's looking now because you've said it.
No, but he was looking before.
Well, that's not my problem. I can get some that aren't as bright colours.
Listen.
Yeah.
Just nothing in the hair. Come to work ready for work and then go home and get ready to go out. It's not too much to ask. You get paid for being at work. We just want you to do your job and go home. We like you to look fabulous, with no problem with that, but stop this things in your hair every single day.
Okay.
What do you think?
Well, I just don't see how it affects anyone, but obviously...
It's just so distracting.
He's right. What was she thinking?
Why would you wear that, though? It looks so stupid, bro.
I just got back from a job interview and I thought it was going really well and I really liked the look of the company and it would be like my first job since uni. Yeah, I was really looking forward to it. They were a bit weird in the interview, but I was like, yeah, it's formal, isn't it? It's a job interview, whatever. In the end, basically, he implied that maybe I wouldn't get the job because of what I was wearing. And I was like, it's 2024.
Okay. What you're wearing. Let's just see what you're wearing. Let's see the fit.
We can wear what we want. And also I googled what to wear for a job interview because I've only ever had like hospitality interviews before and that's like a trial shift and stuff. So I googled it and I bought a new outfit, I spent money on it. But yeah, I'll show you. What's wrong with...
She's a runner, she's a track star.
You wore a lace top. You wore lingerie with a skirt.
This? What's wrong with... I spent money on this. It was like smart skirt, smart top.
That's not a smart top. That's a runner top. That is a runner top. Chat, put a one in the chat if you agree. That's a runner top there. That is not a smart top.
I just got home from a job interview. And they told me that I'm not going to get the job because of my outfit.
Makes sense. Skin tight, showing way too much skin. Your whole chesticle is out. And you're wearing like, what is that, stockings?
Are you kidding me?
Wearing fishnets?
Yeah, fishnets, that's what it is. You guys can tell I don't know a lot about female clothing.
Women can be paid less for doing the exact same work. Why wouldn't every company just hire women?
Facts, dude.
Great question. Any women...
Facts. That's what I'm saying, dude.
Yeah, here's all the stupidest things I've ever done at a job. One time I was supposed to charge somebody's credit card like $545, but I didn't realize because I was new that you don't have to enter the zeros on the machine. So I charged them $54,500. And it was an American Express card, so it went through. No limit on those, I learned that day. I don't think there's limits. One time a coworker sent me...
No, there is no limits. I've got the platinum card. You can spend as much as you want, bro.
A spreadsheet and told me to look for this data in it, and then I responded quite confidently. It was like, the data is not in the spreadsheet. And they were like, did you scroll right? And I was like, no, I did not scroll right. There it is. Yes, I see it now. Thank you. My whole company was copied on that email. Yes, they were. Oh, one time I had managed to convince myself I had a photographic memory because I was at like some burger place with my boyfriend and he decided last minute after we'd already left the menu that he wanted french fries, but they had all these dipping sauces and he didn't know which dipping sauce. And I recited all of the like artisanal dipping sauces to him in order. There were like 20 of them. So I went to work a few weeks later as a job and I had to take everything off of this thing and then I had to put it back exactly how it had been. And this guy was like, didn't you take a picture first? And I was like, I don't need to. I have a photographic memory. I did it wrong. I do not.
I've got to give her some credit.
She seems funny though. I always appreciate a good sense of humor, even though she looks like an idiot. Like I don't get all the chains and stuff. I don't get it.
It's so hard being in like those next few years after.
I don't get the fishbowl glasses. I don't understand them. Like they go down to the top of your lip. Why do you need glasses that big, dude? You can only see out of a little portion of them.
College because like you try so hard. Like I just got
You tried so hard, but didn't get really far.
laid off in January and it wasn't it. I mean, again, it was a layoff. He cut off like half the company because financials weren't right. Like his financials weren't right, so he couldn't hold it anymore. So yeah, and then like I keep applying places and they either say I'm overqualified or not qualified enough, and like I'm trying so hard. And it doesn't matter. It feels like it doesn't matter.
And in the end, it doesn't even matter. I put my trust in you.
Day of crying on the internet because a job that I have interviewed for 3 times and really, really wanted, I didn't get. And it sucks, and I feel a lot of different emotions right now. I feel like embarrassed and like ashamed of myself because like I gave it my all and like they didn't want me, and I know the job market sucks, okay? Like I know. And I know the job market.
Actually, I don't think it does. I think a lot of people would be loving to hire some people to work construction, maybe bricklayers, you know, maybe some outdoor stuff, maybe plumbing, electricians, journeymen. I'm sure they would be, you know what I mean? Let me just pull this back up here, you know, construction, extraction, architecture, engineering, transportation, material moving, computer, mathematical, farm, fishing, forestry. You know, I'm sure that, you know, those types of industries would love to have women, some plumbers, electricians. I'm sure they would love to have the ladies come out, but it just doesn't seem like they want to work.
It sucks and like whatever, but like it really takes a toll on your confidence when you keep applying and you interview and you get rejected in the final.
Well, and like I said earlier, it's because these women always want the cush jobs. They want the easy cush jobs. They want the inside, the fluorescent light bulbs with the AC. You don't want to work outside. You don't want to do any of the hard, laborious jobs. Okay, it looks like maybe Rebecca here did it. Bestie, answer my FaceTime right now. I'm crashing out at work.
Let me just say, the job today is hard, okay? It's hard. Look, I came in all clean and I'm freaking dirty. I'm dirty. I want to go home. I want to go home. Usually I'm like, yes, I love being here. I'm blessed. I mean, I am blessed, but like, it's hard today.
She should be happy.
You got a construction job, dude. Did you expect it to be easy? Stupid? What did you think? It was just going to be all hunky-dory? Come on, bro. Don't think anymore. Oh my God, she's carrying so much food. Oh my God, this is going to be bad. Oh, it's hundreds of dollars worth of food. And she just walks off.
I know the kitchen.
She just walks off.
This really toxic thing where if I don't get a job, I will literally go on LinkedIn and see who replaced me, like see who got the job. I know that's not healthy, but I need to know. I need to know, is that person better than me? Like, what do they have that I don't? You know the job situation is bad if the girlies are acting like this about jobs. And then sometimes I do this really toxic thing where I'm like, oh, I didn't get the job because maybe they're racist. Obviously, I'm just making up things in my head, but I like to tell myself that sometimes. It's my toxic.
Yeah, wow. I don't even know what to say. I don't know what to say. It's brutal out there. All right, here we go. Here's a clip called, it's not feminist versus anti-feminist. It's pick me versus a real woman. Let's see what we got here. What do we got?
I don't think the feminist movement supports women at all. I think it actually harms them. It's told us that sexual exploitation is empowering and that we should kill our offspring if it's an inconvenience to our life, and that marriage and family are not important anymore. I mean, it's completely destroyed everything that's been unique about womanhood.
So the alternative is like, let me get my ass beat, take my Xanax, and raise these kids when I don't want to. Like,
okay, so you're assuming that every man is violent. You're assuming that every household has DV. Let's just look this up. This is what I call moving the goalpost. What percentage of homes have domestic violence? Because I'll be honest with you right now. Never hit Cass in my life and never will. I watched my dad beat my mom up, and yeah, I'll never do it. And then also, there's a study by the 10 Men, if you look them up on Instagram, where it says that DV is not gendered. So a lot of women are doing it. It's a lot of it's unilateral, where women are doing it to men. And so, you know what I'm saying? Okay, here we go. What does this say? And I don't even know, nationalhomeless.org. 1 in 3 people of all genders in the United States experience domestic violence in their lifetime. That's all genders. It's not women. 57% of all women experiencing homelessness stated domestic violence. I mean, you're homeless. What did you expect? It's very unfortunate. But this is a classic example of moving the goalposts. And of course, it's a freaking pink-haired feminist that's wearing a wig. And it looks like her boobs have had a long day. Anyways, but I'm just saying that they always like to move the goalpost and say all men are destructive, all men are violent, and that it's oppressive to have a loving husband and children.
Like, what's the alternative for women who aren't happy at home? Like, that's what I don't understand.
Women are pill popping more now than they were in the 50s. They're more depressed than they were. Yes, this is completely.
And men are 4 times, women, yes, 2 times more likely to be on antidepressants than men. Men are 4 times more likely to kill themselves.
Why do you think that we're more likely to be on antidepressants?
Capitalism, the way the world.
No, it's because you're alone.
Is the economy. I'll tell you right now, the economy controls the mood of the country. The mood of the country sucks.
You're a liar!
It's because the economy, capitalism.
Economy's bad right now, but I was talking to Cass about this earlier. Like, we were just walking around. We were at HEB, just so grateful for the life that we live and the fact that we got baby Nichs. And I always like to live by this quote, like, happiness is a choice. Like, you can choose to be happy. You really can.
Is the actual enemy here, not feminism. Feminism was just a human rights movement like the civil rights movement. Black people should have equal rights. What's the difference between a woman and a black person? It's just a matter of, no, you want equal rights as a human because you should have them. I should have them too, right? It was just a human rights movement. It was focused on the gender, and then we focused on the race, and we all came up. I don't know why everyone can't come up together.
Yeah, I feel like there's a huge misnomer on what feminism is. Feminism is not me telling you to go abort your firstborn son.
Are you 40 years old wearing clips in your hair like a 7th grader? What is going on with these fits, bro?
Care what you do with your body. Feminism is you have the opportunity to do what you want because of, you have a bank card because of feminism, you get to wear pants because of feminism, you get to have a job because of feminism, you get to get out of the house if you want to because of feminism. This is not about like trying to control your life. There is more room for people who are
Just look at these women versus these women. Tell me who looks sane, bro.
Get out of the house if you want. For people who are anti-feminists in the world of feminists than there is for people like me in your world. I don't care if a person wants to go have children their whole life and that's what they want to do. Most of my friends are stay-at-home moms. Many of my extremely liberal friends are stay-at-home mothers. And do you think I denigrate their decision to sacrifice their life for their children? Absolutely not. I'm a mother myself. But I also want to have the opportunity to work if I want to, because for me, that's where I find happiness. There is...
that is so shallow. The fact that you just find happiness in a job and not your family is crazy. The most fulfilling thing I have is my family.
Space for you in our movement, but there is no space for us in yours. We're inclusive. Feminism is not
that's a pure lie.
telling you what to do with your life.
Yeah, you
Feminism
can have
is
a baby,
letting
you can get married,
do
whatever
what you want with your life.
Sorry. I agree, though. I agree. Do whatever you want.
The silence is so loud on this side. Because the thing is, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink, boy. Like, I can show you the concepts, but I can't make you learn it.
With your life.
Feminism is letting you do what you want with your life. And I don't want to tell you not to get married when you're 19 and pop out 7 kids, if that's a thing that's going to be happy for you. But I want to offer people the opportunity that they can also do something else, if that's...
Good Lord. How far we've fallen, chat. How far we've fallen. It's a cruel world to think that your job is more important than your family. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree. Family is the most important thing to me, bro. Friends and family. Family and friends. Like, I wake up every day because baby Nichs is still co-sleeping. Just because she's so freaking tiny. And we love having her next to us. And if I wake up before Cass, I'll just look over and I see baby Nichs and I see Cass. And dude, there's just no other feeling that there's a sense of fulfillment and joy that I never have. I've never had with, no matter how much money I've made, no matter what I've done at work or any job I've gotten or any trip I've taken or any party I've been to. Like, the thing that means the most is that family. And just looking at them, I'm just so happy about it. God, just thinking about it makes me happy, dude. It makes me so happy. So, I don't know, man. All right, I'm going to put you guys on game. This is something I've been wearing recently. This is totally random. Totally random. But today, the cologne of choice is the Azzaro Elixir. I don't have it in the frickin' link or the description or anything like that. But, dude, it is smelling so... Dude, it smells delicious, bro. It smells so good that... I don't even know how to explain. Leather, fruity, sweet, aromatic, animalic. I don't know. Dude, it's It's so good. It's so good. I have it in my diffuser back there. I sprayed some in the diffuser. That's another hack. If you guys have a diffuser, you have some cologne you like, spray some of that in there, bro. It'll make the room smell so good. That is so totally random. Ain't that right, Lokes?
Whoop de doo.
But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It was good to have you guys out, man. Until next time. Peace.